Welcome back to Shift Into Gear, guys.
It's Faz and Polo, we're back again.
Yeah, it's good to be back. Today we've got a 22 X-Trail XTL. This one is a 7-seater we're going to go through today. Commonly compared with all the Subaru Forester, the CX-5 and Outlander as well, yep. So we're going to go through a few differences and so you guys can get a bit of an understanding of how to compare them.
But also, before we get straight into it, Pola, just remember guys, we are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers, so if you could help us out, we do appreciate all the subs that we've been getting lately.
Yeah, we
and
do
all the
appreciate
comments.
You guys.
If you can help us reach that 1,000, we'll be muchly appreciated, eh Pola?
If you can just click that little button up here.
Click, like, share, all of it. It'll really help out.
Yeah, that's it. Now let's get into it.
All right.
Connected here and just wanted to show you just the speed of the system here. So it's nice and quick, no delay. Obviously 7 inches probably not as big as you'd want. You still got a CD player too as well, but generically the Apple CarPlay does work very well. You've got your maps, you know, you can see it's zippy. I'm not getting any delay. Now I've got an iPhone 12. I don't know if that makes a big difference, but it's not too old, so that might help as well, and it is updated, but everything's there for you. And you can use the Hey Siri function. If I say Hey Siri, there we go, and you can basically say anything like, what's the temperature like today?
The high temperature for today will be 31 degrees.
Cool.
And the
So
low...
pretty functional. You can use it to send messages, you can use it to send you know, voice messages as well, call people, you know, even do something as silly as ask what movie times there is at night. So great functionality that pretty much any modern car will have nowadays, so you need this in my opinion. And for those Android users, they haven't forgot about you. You guys also have Android Auto. So there you go. So just like Fatty, we've got him covered too.
It's important.
Alright, awesome.
All right, Pola, take us around the car, show us what we have.
Straight into the styling, guys. Now this car is pretty much right at the end of its cycle. I do believe the next model will be coming out next year.
Yes.
In my opinion, looking around it without giving it too much grief, it is a bit outdated. I'm not gonna lie, but let's just go through the key aspects anyway. We've got the 18-inch wheels, which we'll go through in a second, but the front end got a kind of
Still standard, looks like the same model.
Yeah, it looks kind of, in my opinion, a bit generic with everything, and there's nothing particularly Nissan, in my opinion, about it, but other than the badge.
The badge is massive, but I gotta admit, like, I'm gonna come a bit closer. They've always got massive badges on
it
this.
to my hand. Now, if you actually do, like, in my opinion, let's just say you've never seen this car before, you took this badge off, would you know if it's a Nissan?
Not really.
There's nothing really distinctifying this car.
Except for the shape, it's been around for a while.
Yeah, there is a lot going on in the grille. Got the lights, how they're going down. Got this whole nice fog light section here. back here, first thing you'll notice is you've got a little step here. It's got a bit of a groove, so you can just pretty much put your foot right here. Got a nice firm spot to actually put your foot. If you have to play with the crossbars or play with the roof racks, it comes in handy. Jumping in, one thing you notice, you have to duck a bit because you can actually hit your head here. And I believe that's because the seat position is very high. Now I am sitting very high here. I actually feel like I'm actually higher than the driver's seat. It's probably, I'd say, about 20 centimeters higher than the front. What that does, it gives you a lot of visibility, but at the same time, it does actually, you know, as I said before, it does give you a bit less headroom. That I almost hit my head up there. Great seating though. I could adjust the seat here as well. It does go back a bit, I believe. Let me see. Yeah. Adjust the seat back a bit. You also got your cup holders here. Not so little, but it's actually very thick. We've got two spots here. We've got your air conditioning vents. You've got dedicated vents for the back seats. Comes in handy, especially if you've got a baby. So that helps out keeping them cool. Little slots here behind the driver's and passenger seat here. Plenty of leg room. But one thing I want to point out is the actual, these seats are actually on rails, which you will almost never see in SUVs nowadays. Everything's fixed, especially in the back seats. So what you can do, so I know the CX-5, the Subarus, the Foresters, the Outbacks don't do this. RAV4s, I'm not too sure, but we can find out for you guys. And even the Mitsubishi Outlanders, I don't think they do, and none of them do this. No. One quick cool thing I noticed is, have a look at this. Just like the front seats, there's a rail here. Look how much movement that is. Obviously you can fold the seat down here.
Oh, more leg room for the back two seats.
A lot of space there, yeah. Now, one thing to note as well is I don't believe this front seats fold flat. I mean, these seats fold flat, so that's quick. I might be wrong, but I don't see how that's going to do that as well. But yeah, so if you've got some people in the back seats there, you can give them a bit more leg room.